Hi, this is Heather with ACF, and I'm here to speak to our women a little bit about some women's ministry opportunities, and I have Kyla with me.
Hi.
Yes, and you have said that people have mistaken you for me.
Yes.
Multiple times.
Mm-hmm. Yes, this is sort of a fun thing, I think. But Heather and I apparently must look a little bit alike, because a few people have come up to me and said, "Hey, Heather, I have something for children's ministry," or "Heather, I needed to tell you something." And then they're surprised when I turn around and it's me. One of those people was even a very good friend of mine for probably 20 years and was upset when I didn't say hi to her at church.
Oh, that
Turned
is
out
funny.
it was you.
It was me snubbing
not
her.
Me.
Oh, no. Oh, no. What makes me laugh is you told me, was it something about singing? You were singing and they had mentioned something to you about the podcast.
They said that they loved me on the podcast, yes.
Yes, yes. And I was like, if there's someone on stage singing, it's not me. It's never me.
And this is my first time here in the podcast room, so.
Good. Well, welcome.
Yeah,
I'm so glad that you joined and came to share a little bit.
Thank you so much.
And we were talking a little bit about how your life has been impacted by women influencing you and speaking into your life and pouring into you a little bit. Do you want to share just a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. There have been a couple women in particular, I'd call them like parental or even mother figures, who have just a very strong faith in Jesus and have poured into my life, and between them and their husbands poured into mine and my husband's life over the years. And they've just been really, really special, wonderful figures for me, people that share wisdom and that I look up to. And it's just been a really crucial part of, I would say, my formative years and my walk with Christ, and being able to sort of glean from that wisdom is these women who have discipled me over the years. So that's definitely been really impactful, along with other, Bible studies and ministries that I've participated in, especially ones that have been sort of women-focused or women-geared.
Yeah, I love that. I love how we as women impact one another and throughout our seasons of life. And so one of the things that we've talked a little bit about is our women's ministry social media content and having some more content on there so that we can impact one another's lives in a variety of ways. The thing that social media does is people are on there anyway. And so if we have some content on there that's worth looking at, I think we can sort of redeem that social media time, right? We can put some content out there that is worth reading, and it doesn't in any way fill that person-to-person gap, but it can give us a little bit of encouragement or some reminders throughout the week and throughout our days as we live our life. And so I know I've talked with you a little bit about maybe doing some writing for that. We haven't gotten that up and going yet, but it's still on the back burner. Now that our women's Sunday morning study is going, we can start to think about some of those other things. And there's another woman or two I've talked to as well and asked if they'd be willing to write and contribute. But the reason we're recording this is to just share that. If that's something that you would like to contribute to the church, please reach out and let me know. We'd like to get several people who can maybe write and contribute, and that it's probably going to look like just some short articles and things like that, but just some ways we can speak wisdom and encouragement into women's lives. And this is something that can be done if maybe you're busy, but you have something that comes to you and you want to share, or maybe someone wants to just commit to a regular schedule of contributing things. And so it's kind of wide open at this point as we're establishing that. But I know when I reached out to you, you were willing to think about that and just consider what that might look like.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would also encourage anybody who's maybe thinking about it, or if this sort of strikes the chord, like something that you might be interested in, definitely don't discount yourself by thinking, oh, I'm not a Bible scholar, or I, don't have a writing degree or anything like that. I think that God uses all sorts of things to inspire and encourage others, even if it's just your own personal account of something that he might have shared with you. So if you are thinking about it, I would definitely encourage you to reach out to Heather or someone at the church.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks, Kyla. I'm glad to have you here with me today. If you are interested, please reach out. My email address is heatherT@acfweb.org, and we would love to hear from you. Thank you.